What's up, guys? My name is Craig Miller from 670 The Score, 670thescore.com. I'm with Dominic Pesoli from 8 Count Boxing. Dominic, tell me a little bit about the fight coming up February 1st. Who are some of the fighters, and give me some of your predictions of the fight.
Well, I never like to give predictions, but I will tell you that the card, we have a stacked card from top to bottom, a lot of great local talent. The headliner is Carlos Molina fighting Corey Spinks, son of Leon Spinks, and that's for an IBF eliminator. That's going to be the main event featured on ESPN. Then the co-main event is Jose Luis Castillo against Antoine Smith. It's another good fight. But the fight that really got me excited, and the reason why I'm doing the show, is the heavyweight fight that we have on the card with Mike Mullo against Artur Szpilka from Poland. Szpilka is a pretty colorful guy, likes to cause a lot of problems, comes into the ring in an orange prison jumpsuit. Yeah, he's like a loaded cannon, so I'm really expecting some fireworks in that one. And then, we got Donovan George back and Mike Jimenez. It's a stacked card from top to bottom, 9 fights. One thing we do is we really put on good quality matchups, so the fight fans will get their money's worth in this one.
All right, very cool. The reason why I'm doing this, I've been asking this, to everybody. I've interviewed Mike, Carlos, Sergio. I don't see a lot of local coverage from the Chicago boxing scene, newspaper, radio, TV. So, I want to get your opinion on why is it so underground? Why isn't there enough? Is there not enough marketing? Is there a fan base? Is the boxing scene changing? Give me your opinion on that.
Well, that's a good question. We definitely need the media to get behind boxing more here in Chicago. There's I really can't answer on the other end. I guess it's probably because we have so many other sports. Like in Europe, boxing's a real big deal. They'll do mediocre cards and get 10, 15, 20,000 people to show up. Here, we put on good quality fights, and you're lucky if you get 2,000, 3,000 people to show up. So it's a little bit of everything. I think it's, promoters like myself, we're on tight budgets and, can only afford so much in the way of media. That kind of ties our hands a little bit. But a lot of it has to do with who's fighting on the card, what kind of following they have. So it's really a mix of different things.
Carlos Molina, he's born fighter in Chicago, raised in Chicago. What do you see? Do you see a big fan base, a lot of Mexican fan base coming up here, and crowd-wise, what do you think the attendance is going to be?
Well, I think now Carlos has become a bigger name and a bigger draw. He's trying to surpass my Polish fighters. His last fight, Andrew Fonfara sold himself personally about 1,300 tickets. Carlos is on a mission to beat that. So I hope he does. It's better for us. But he's definitely becoming a bigger name. He's been getting a lot of TV exposure. He's had some unfortunate decisions.
Yes.
Because he's a very skilled fighter. He's hard to hit. He works the angles really well. Always in excellent shape. One thing about Carlos, he can fight. If he fought today, he'd be back in the gym next week. A lot of fighters will go take off 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe even a couple months. But Carlos is always in shape and always ready. So I think that's 90% of the battle. And like I said, he's very elusive and knows how to work those angles.
Given the history of Molina and Kirkland, if Molina wins this fight, do you think we see a rematch of James Kirkland and Carlos Molina?
No. I don't think Kirkland will take the fight. I don't think Golden Boy will take the fight. This particular fight's an IBF eliminator, so whoever wins this fight is going to get a crack at the IBF title. And I think it's Bundridge. Is it Cornelius Bundridge? I think K9. Yeah, I think he's the champ. So that's who Carlos would fight next. Okay. I don't think Kirkland would ever want a piece of Molina again, because I think it would be the same outcome.